In most churches today, throughout our city, the preacher didn't talk about this, and nobody even asked or thought the preacher maybe should have talked about it. And yet in other churches, these deaths that we've been talking about are a major touchstone, a cause for prayer and lament, and a call for justice and action. And even in the life of this one church, we have people for whom, if we did not speak on this today, they would not have felt like they had come to church, that God and the Spirit had been present in church. And yet others who could have walked away not knowing whether it even mattered, or not knowing to even ask, why didn't we bring this up? We have to name this reality because this is the truth. And so it's true in our world at large, but it's also true even within the body of one church. And I think that's really significant. We said that we were going to talk about what do we do about this. And we don't have any easy answers. It's too big of a problem. It's hundreds and hundreds of years old. It's part of the human condition. But one thing that we can do is align our lives with other people who are different from ourselves. As Reverend Davis said, you know, they tried to make, this woman spoke about how the police were trying to make Mike Brown the other. But when we think about what Jesus did, he brought his ministry together and his life together with sinners and prostitutes and tax collectors, the Samaritans, those who were considered the other. And he said, no, you're part of my family. And that's what we're doing here, is we're trying to come together across all these differences and create a free space. I hope that this 3-inch square that I'm standing in right here, in this chancel, in this sanctuary, is the freest piece of land in all of the United States of America as far as I'm concerned. To give voice to what's real in the lives and the conscience of the people of this city, as well as this country. And so, but the only way we can keep this free is if the congregation allows the ministers and allows the poets and allows the musicians and allows the community to say, this is a free church. This is where we come to speak and bring our hearts and bring our truth. And that we ask each other and we implore each other and we beg each other to tell the truth through the fire of our conscience, whether we agree with it or disagree with it. We're going to wrestle with it. And we're going to listen to it, and we're going to take it into our hearts, or we say, well, it may not feel true to me, but it's true to him, or it's true to her. That's what we need to do if we're going to bring the world together. I think of when Peter, in the Acts chapter 10 in the Bible, when people were saying non-Jews don't belong in this covenant. And he rejected that because we are all together in the human family, and we're trying to build right here not the kingdom of heaven, because we don't believe in kings. We're in a democratic nation. But the kingdom of heaven, brothers and sisters, all different, and yet deep, deep, deep inside, everybody yearning for the same truth. Michael Brown has become a symbol, a scapegoat, really, for a diseased society. We should not just be afraid of the deaths of Michael Brown and Eric Garner and John Crawford and so many others. We should also be afraid of the numbness and the resignation and the ulcering pain that is building in the hearts of so many young people and so many parents and so many of us in light of the constant onslaught of race-tinged death stories. Somebody said, no more hashtag memorials. But without expression of our truth and our rage and our hope, we don't have a place to create visions of a new tomorrow. But we gather here, and we have gathered here to prop each other up, maybe to settle each other down, to give each other hope and to pray for a better tomorrow. And I thank you for being here, and I thank you for bringing all of who you are to make sure that this free church continues to stand in this city, and that we together will create something that the world has never seen before. A place where all people can come, bring all of themselves to the table, It doesn't happen automatically. It doesn't happen just because we say it. It happens because we keep showing up and we keep trying to make it real. We can't change everything out there, but we can change this community right here. Let us be right here a model of what we hope the world will someday become. God bless you and thank you. Amen.